Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of yoga in Cumbaya, just outside of Quito, Ecuador. Today it is not as sunny as yesterday. It's actually a beautiful rainy day. The sound of the rain is really nice, coupled with the sound of the birds that you may have noticed in the video yesterday. It's cooler here today, but it's kind of a nice break from the hot equatorial sun. So practice today is just going to be a very nice meditation to start, and then we'll do some postures. It'll be a little bit shorter than yesterday, but still is good. I'm so happy that so many people were able to join in yesterday. So take your time, find a nice space at home, outside, wherever you are, and lay out your mat. Maybe you've got a cup of coffee, maybe a glass of water, maybe you have some music playing in the background. So whatever you need to do to set up your environment to make it comfortable and welcoming and cozy for you, please do so. And when you're ready, we'll just all meet on our mats, sit bones rooted down, come into an easy seated position. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest and allow your shoulders to drop down your back. And just find your breath here. Notice how your breath is moving through your body in this position. Rooting down through your sit bones and reaching up through the crown of your head. Close your eyes. And start to find balance in the breath, inhaling and exhaling for even counts. Really fill up and send the breath around your torso. And you can feel as you breathe here the sensation of an ascending energy as you breathe in and a descending energy as you breathe out. As you find that balance with your breath, just bring some movement into your shoulders. So on your inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears. And on your exhale, just let them fall. Inhale, draw your shoulders up. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you want to take some circles with your shoulders here, maybe one at a time, maybe both at the same time. Whatever direction suits you here, just tuning into your upper body. You can bring as much movement into this as you want. Just tuning into your spinal column, breathing. If you're going one way in particular, try and find the other way. This practice is all about you, remember. You can take what you need and what feels good. Good, back to stillness. Finding that sensation of stillness after your movement. Now let's work a little bit more with that ascending and descending energy. So you're going to move the hands with the breath for a few breath cycles here. So take your hands and bring them kind of to the bottom of your belly. Just hang them in space as if you were holding on to a ball or a bunch of bananas or something. Still sitting up nice and tall. On your inhale, you're going to take the hands and move the energy up And reach your fingertips all the way to the ceiling. Pause. Exhale, draw the hands back down, pressing or bringing down that descending energy. Inhale, bring the hands up through all of the chakras. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Fingertips reach, pause. Exhale, draw the energy back down. And pause. Inhale. And exhale. Now with your breath, just keep moving through this sequence. Inhaling with the ascending energy, arms move up. Can be as slow or as fast as you need, but do try to make it as slow as possible. And then exhale, hands come back down with the descending energy. And the next time you bring the energy back and the hands come to your lap, just pause, hands to your knees. Sit up nice and tall, there's no rush. We will wait for you. And now from this position, we're just going to roll the body around. So you're just going to take some body rolls. So my suggestion is to think about dropping the left shoulder towards the earth, scoop through to the left side, and then come back up around. Now you'll certainly find your own way to do this, but start in one direction, just taking these big, slow body rolls, like you're tracing a big circle with your body, with your heart center. Lead with the heart as you move here. And then we'll switch to the opposite side, so the body rotates in the opposite direction. Reverse the circle that you're drawing here. And gently come back to center. Drop your chin towards your chest. You're just going to slowly rock your ear or your head back and forth. Coming through center and then left ear to left shoulder. Nice and slowly back through center. Right ear. You don't have to be in line with my cues. Just move with whatever feels comfortable for you. Come back to center. Drop the chin towards the chest. Just pause here, nice long spine. And slowly bring the head up. You're going to make your way into a tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Pause here, just find a nice long spine. Belly button draws in and up. Crown of your head reaches, tailbone reaches. Firm into your hands. Really find that earth. Breathe into it. Now just take your knees a little bit wider and the toes a little bit closer together as if you were coming into child's pose. We're going to move dynamically in and out of child's pose here and really focusing on connecting the breath to the movement. So on your exhale, shift your hips back towards your heels. You're not coming into full balasana, just moving the hips. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, hips to heels. Tuck your chin. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, rise up. I apologize for the construction noises. Exhale, hips sink. Inhale, come up. This time we're going to hold it. So exhale, sink down into your child's pose. If you want to take the knees a bit wider, sink your hips on your heels. Arms extend forward. Again, the knees can be wide or the knees can be together. Arms reach forward. Forehead comes to the mat. Just pause here for a moment. Find your breath, and we're going to find a little bit of shoulder action here in a moment, but just pause. So very subtle movement here. We're going to work with the inhales and exhales again. Ground your hands really firmly into the mat, forehead to the mat. Now on the inhale, you're going to press the mat away from you and your shoulder blades will reach up a little bit further towards your ears. On the exhale, you're going to claw the mat down towards you, draw your shoulders back down your mat. So it's a very subtle movement, and it's going to look essentially like this. Inhale to reach the shoulders up, and then exhale, they draw down. Inhale up, exhale down. You're going to be on the mat. So arms reach forward. Inhale, press the mat away from you, shoulders ascend to your ears. Exhale, draw the mat towards you, shoulders descend away from your ears. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw towards you. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw towards you. Inhale, press. Exhale, draw towards you. Now from this position, bring your hands into prayer pose, elbows to the mat, and just reach the hands backwards, getting a little bit of a stretch in the tricep. Release your hands back down towards the mat and slowly make your way back up to a tabletop position. Ground through your hands, ground through your knees. And from this position, you're going to reach the right hand forward, palm facing the inner line of the body as if you were going to shake hands with someone. Belly button draws in and up. You can stay here, or if it feels comfortable for you, you can reach the left leg behind you. Now the toes can be on the mat, or you can lift them up to hip height. Internally rotate your thighs so that your toes are pointing down towards the earth. Draw your upper arm bone into your shoulder socket, upper leg bone into your hip socket. Try and integrate as you're energetically reaching. You can stay here, or you can move. On the exhale, elbow draws in, knee draws in, round your spine, kind of like cat pose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend, reach. Right hand comes down, left toes come to the mat. Press back through your left heel, finding a bit of a calf stretch here. Heart reaches forward. Breathe into it. Modified side plank. Bring the inside edge of your left foot to the mat. You can shift your left shin off to more of an angle and reach your left fingers up towards the ceiling. Okay? The gaze can be up at your fingers, down at the earth, whatever feels best for you. Turn your palm towards the front of your mat and slowly reach the arm forward as the left shoulder reaches away from your ear. Breathe into it. Last breath in here. And on your exhale, you're very slowly going to rewind to tabletop position. Pause in your tabletop, find alignment. Breathing into it. And this time, left arm reaches forward. Okay? Same thing, shaking a hand, reach the arm, upper arm bone integrates into the shoulder socket. Right leg reaches behind you. Internal rotation of your thigh, toes point down. Engage your core, pause here. This foot, the right foot, doesn't have to come up this high. You can keep the toes on the mat. And your choice to move here if you want to. If you choose to move, exhale, elbow to knee underneath the body. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. You're going to have a side that's more wobbly. This is mine. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen, pause. Left hand comes down. Right toes come down to the mat. Press into your right heel. Find that calf stretch. Heart reaches forward. Come to the inside of the right foot. The left shin can go to a bit of an angle. Find a nice long straight line in the body. Right fingertips reach up. Gaze can be up or down. Try and draw the hip up as high as possible. Turn the palm to the front of your mat and slowly extend the right arm towards the front of the room. Keep the right shoulder blade on the back. Front side body nice and flat. Last breath in. And exhale, slowly, very gently rewind back to your tabletop position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And take some cat-cow poses here. So inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now from here, just start to kind of move your body in whatever way feels best for you. You can take figure eights. You can kind of move back and forth with your cat-cows if that feels good for you. I just want you to really feel into your body to see what it is you need. You know, if there's somewhere you need to pause, if there's some movement that you feel you need, please take it here. Maybe you just want to take the time to like curve your body to one side and look at the opposite hip. No right or wrong. Just tuning into your body. Barrel rolls are sometimes really nice. And there comes the sun. Okay, good. Just come back to a neutral spine in your tabletop here. Just breathe into it. Good. From this space, you're just going to tuck your toes and send your sit bones up and back for downward facing dog. Now that the sun's out, it's a lot warmer. Okay. So as you come into your downward facing dog, I'm just going to pedal out the feet, finding where you need to be, finding what your body's asking for. Hands spread wide. Good. Come to stillness. Soft knees, sit bones reach high. Beautiful. Release through your jaw. And slowly walk the hands back to meet your feet. Take your feet hip width apart. Hands to opposite elbows, ragdoll. Just let your upper body hang heavy here. Maybe you want to sway side to side, really focusing on some movement today. Just tuning into your body and what it is that you need. The head can rock and roll. Other options for hand position here may be to clasp the hands and put them behind your head. Or you can clasp the hands behind your back, maybe, and reach the arms forward. Find what feels best for you. So from this forward fold position, just release your hands to the earth. You'll place the right hand underneath your forehead. You're going to bend into the right knee, left leg stays straight, and you're just going to reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. Now again, if the earth is too far away, and this isn't comfortable to do it this way, find a stack of books or a block, place your hand on that, bring the earth closer to you as you rotate up. Exhale, left hand comes down, plant your left hand, bend into the left knee, straighten your right leg, and reach the right fingertips up. Exhale, right hand comes down, right knee bends, lift the left fingertips up. Exhale, left hand comes down, bend into left knee, right fingertips reach up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. One more time each side. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, both hands come to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. You're just going to walk forward to a high plank position. Adjust the feet as needed. Adjust your hands as needed. Belly button draws in and up. You can do this from the knees as well. Drop knees to the earth. Lower all the way down. Ground through your pelvis. Ground through the tops of your feet. Inhale, chest lifts up, baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, release. Okay, last one. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, or baby cobra, sorry. Exhale, release. And send yourself back up to downward facing dog. Just finding your position here, finding your shape. Inhale, right leg lifts. Just reach the heel back from your hip. Internal rotation of the thigh toes. Point down. heel into your glutes and stack your hips. Open up to the right-hand side of your mat. Really press into your hands, belly reaching towards your thigh. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the foot to the mat. Inhale, left leg lifts. Heel reaches from hip, toes point towards the earth. Heel to the glutes, stack your hips, open up. Breathe into it. Last inhale. Exhale, release. Exhale, look forward, walk your feet towards the hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend to Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, hands come through, heart center, fold all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back with your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, rise all the way up. Right knee over the ankle, back foot at 45, really pressing into the feet. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus arms, reach your heart forward, take a little bit of a back bend. On the exhale, you're going to straighten your front leg, reach your fingertips forward, making like cat spine, reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, bend the knees, squeeze the shoulder blades together, cow spine. Exhale, reach, straighten the front leg, cat spine. Inhale, open the heart, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg, reach the fingers. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach and straighten. One more time, exhale, bend. Inhale, reach and straighten. Keep the legs straight, hands come to your hips. Pop the back foot about halfway up your mat, coming into Parsvottanasana pyramid. Ground through your feet, especially the big toe mounds. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, hinge forward. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Tuck the chin slightly so the spine stays long. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathe. Micro bend in the knee if that feels more comfortable for you. One more deep breath in. And exhale, just let it go passive. Spine rounds, head hangs heavy. Still firming into your feet, breathing. Give your head a shake, release through your jaw, core engaged. Breath in. Stay for your exhale. Hands plant, step back to downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Find your shape. Good. Inhale. Step the left foot through. Warrior one. Rise up. Taking that same shape here. Left knee over left ankle. Back foot at 45. Reaching up. Exhale to cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach the heart forward. Take a little back bend. Exhale, round the spine. Reach the fingertips forward as you straighten your leg. Inhale, cactus. Reach forward. Arms back, heart forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your fingertips. Inhale, cactus arms. Bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg, reach forward, cat spine. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, cactus arms, knee bent. Exhale, round the spine, reach forward, legs straight. Good. Hands come to your hips, straighten your spine. Step your back foot about halfway up. Train track feet, so not on top or in front of each other, but a bit of distance between the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hinge forward. Chin tucked slightly. Focusing on hinging from the hip crease, belly to thigh to start. Slight bend in the knee if you need to. Pressing into your feet. One more breath in here. And exhale, fold forward, let it go passive. Breathe into it, stay grounded in your feet. Let the head be heavy. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Find that shape, find stillness. And on your exhale, walk the feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And release the hands. You're going to step the left foot back, coming into warrior 2 feet. So the left foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Left toes are pointing, or right toes are pointing forward, sorry. Knee over the ankle, reach the fingertips forward. Find your drishti, set it on the horizon. What is your focus here? Try and press the knee towards the pinky toe side edge of the foot. And create some movement here. So inhale, straighten the leg, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, bend into your knee, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach. Exhale, bend, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend and reach, warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Keep the legs straight, bring your arms to warrior 2 arms. Moving into Trikonasana triangle. So drop the hips. So the right hip drops in as the left hip pops open. You're going to reach forward as far as you can on the right side with the right fingertips. Keep the right side body straight as you drop the fingertips towards the calf. So it's easy to reach the floor if you round the side body, but try and keep the side body straight. If you need blocks or anything to help you, please take it. Left hand can stay on the hip. Draw your left shoulder on your back. You can reach the left hand up, or palm face the front of the room, reach the fingertips forward. Make sure you breathe. And slowly press into your feet. Come all the way back up to standing. Point your right toes to the same side of the mat as your left toes, moving into wide-legged forward fold. Slightly pigeon toes so that your toes turn in towards each other, hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in the knees. Try and balance your weight between the balls of your feet and your heels. As you fold forward, let your head hang heavy. Release through your jaw, just give your head a shake. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. And come all the way up with a flat back. Left foot turns towards the front of the mat, or the back of the mat, I guess. And your right foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat this time. Bend into your left knee, finding warrior 2. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. You want the heel of your bent knee to bisect, kind of to go through the middle, the arch of your right foot. So if you drew a line from your heel to your arch, and then cut your foot in half. So settle in with your breath. On your inhale, straighten your leg, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, bend into your knee, reach your fingertips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Inhale, press and rise. Exhale, release. Warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Keep the front leg straight, bring your hands to your hips, step the back foot about halfway up. Oh no, never mind. We're going into triangle pose. So keep the left leg straight, drop your left hip, kick your right hip out. Reach forward with your left fingertips. You're gonna bring them to the inside of the calf. So remember, you wanna keep the left side body nice and long and straight as you hinge. Right hand can be at your hip or fingertips up. If you don't like this hand kind of hanging in space, put something under your hand to help support it. Also the option to reach the palm forward or face the palm forward and reach forward. Wherever you are, breathe. I prefer to look at the floor in this posture because it takes some strain out of my neck. Make sure you're breathing. Last breath in. Stay for the exhale. Press into your feet, come all the way up. Left toes turn in, wide-legged forward fold. Option to clasp your hands behind your back and draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands reach forward if you choose. And breathe into it. Same thing, balance the weight between the balls of your feet and your heels. Soft bend in your knees, hinging at your hip crease. Give your head a shake, release your jaw. Release your hands to the mat, fold forward, just let it be passive. Hands come to your hips. Inhale, half lift. Then come the rest of the way up with a flat back. Good. You can hop your feet together and come to the front of your mat. I'm going to stay here so that you can see what we're doing. Feet are hip width apart. Reach the fingertips up. Clasp right hand over to left wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Reach the left fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. And then bend over to the right. Okay, so it's about the length, not the bend. So every inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, bend. Option to just stay here in this stretch, or you can bring a little balance into this. Shift your weight into your left foot. Step your right toes out. Still lifting up and bending over. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift the right foot up, charging into your left foot. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So as you press into the earth is going to kick back some energy to you to help you come up and over more. So if you're balancing, we're going to rewind, keep the bend. The right foot is going to come back down to the earth and then come back to center. Reach the fingertips up, take a little back bend here, breathe. And exhale, come back to center. Left hand clasps the right wrist this time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bend over to the left side. And stay here, or you can balance, put the weight into the right foot, step the left foot out. Or you can lift the left leg up. Remember, if you're balancing, you're still working on that upward traction and then the bend to the side. Good, breathe into it. If you're balancing, gently bring the left foot back in, maintain the curve, and then come back to center. Inhale, reach all the way up, take a little back bend, and exhale, hands come down. So you're gonna keep the feet hip width apart, come up onto your tiptoes, and reach your fingertips forward. Core is engaged, this nice long line of your body, energy reaching up through the crown of your head. And from here, we're going to slowly lower down to the earth. So bend the knees slowly, as slow as you can go. a little dance if you want to dance on the way down. Maybe you've got some music playing. And all the way down to the bottom. So when we get here, we're coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. So take your feet mat width apart, and the toes can point out, and bring the elbows to the inside of your knees, hands to heart center. So to start here, you can kind of shift your weight back and forth. If this is uncomfortable or not accessible to your body today, you can come onto your back and come into Happy Baby, hands to the backs of your thighs, feet pressing towards the ceiling. Also, if you're working on Bakasana Crow in your practice, either working towards it or you have it in your practice, you can go there now. You can pause this video and work on your crow if you want some time just to explore. Pause it, jump back in when you're ready. Otherwise, we're just going to be here in Malasana for a moment, pressing the knees open. Heart is lifted, chin tucked slightly. And breathe into it. And last breath in. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Step your feet together on your tiptoes. We're going to go all the way back up. Same way we came down. So arms out in front. And you're slowly just going to make your way all the way back up to standing. Reach the fingertips high. Heels come down to the earth. Exhale, hands through heart center. Fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Solidify your shape, shoulders draw down your back, sit bones reach high. And drop knees to the earth, come through onto your back. We're going to move into Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Soles of your feet come to the earth, as close to your glutes as you can get them. Hands karate chop into the mat beside you. On your inhale, lift your hips up, reach your fingertips over your head. Exhale, slowly descend back down towards the earth. Inhale, hips lift, reach your fingertips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up, hips lift. Exhale to lower. One more time. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, lower down. And draw your knees into your chest, arms to shin bones. You can take a moment just to rock side to side, make some small circles with your knees if you want to. Then bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Feet come mat width apart. Allow your knees to drop to the right hand side of the mat. You can choose where you put your hands. I'm choosing personally just to keep my hands on my body today. I need that sense of connection and grounding. And you have the choice of taking your left heel and bringing it a little bit closer to your glute and allowing your left knee to descend towards the earth to find a stretch to the front of your left quadricep. Again, there's a tendency to kind of hold the body in one place here. Try and release that need and just let the body fall, let gravity take it where it needs to go. And really breathe into this. Next, inhale, gently come through center, pause. And then you'll take your supine twist to the left. So feet are wide, allow your knees to drop left. If you want, you can draw the right heel in towards your glute. And allow the right knee to descend, finding a stretch to the front of your left quad. Again, I'm keeping my hands on my body and my gaze up. Choose where you need to be or find where you need to be. And then release tension. Next, inhale, come back through center, pause. And then place your hands underneath your low back, or grab a block, or you can go to the wall and lift your legs up. Okay, so slight bend in the knees, draw your toes down towards you. Just getting the feet above your heart, reversing the blood flow. This posture, I can't stress enough how good it is for stress and anxiety and recovery. If you're doing really intense workouts. So just let yourself settle into this posture and really get the benefits of it. So having said that, stay in your legs up position as long as you like. When you are ready, you can make your way into your final resting posture, which is traditionally Shavasana, on your back with the legs wide, arms beside you, eyes closed. But it doesn't have to be. If today you feel like fetal position on your side, with your head on your arm and your knees drawn up towards you, better serves you, please find that space. Sometimes crocodile pose is really nice. Laying on your abdomen, stack your hands and put your forehead on your hands. That's really nice too, and envisioning that breath around your body is really helpful. So wherever you find yourself for your rest, please take time there. I would recommend at least 5 minutes. Find stillness, be there with yourself, with your breath. And as you move off your mat today, at whatever point that you find yourself with us practicing, find the positivity and the hope. So there's this, big fabric that is being woven right now. And there are different threads. See if you can pull on the positive threads, those hopeful threads. And it's very easy to get caught up in the negativity and the fear and the displeasure. We tend to see that and focus on that. But I'd ask that as you move off today, to find the positivity and the hope, whether it's just inside your home with your dog, your cat, or your family, whoever's there, or if you can find a way to find a more global thread of positivity and hope, maybe you can send something out there, that would be great. So let's just try and find that connection and that joy in the world right now. Thank you for watching and following along. I hope this was helpful. If you missed it, there is one from yesterday, and there will be one tomorrow. And I can't wait to practice with you here tomorrow and to be in the same room with you very, very soon. From my heart to yours, namaste.